Hello everybody, so this video is called Drawing a Reflected Ray. So what I'm going to do, what you want to do is you want to copy the title, Drawing a Reflected Ray, and over here you can see what I have is I have a mirror surface, that's the vertical line here, and I have a little X, marks the spot, that's where light is going to hit the mirror, right here on that X. And then here we have an incident ray of light. This is our incident ray. That means it's heading towards the mirror. You can see with this arrow, it's heading towards that X on the mirror, and that's where it hits the mirror, right at the X. So what I want to do today is go over how to draw a reflected ray. That's the ray that bounces off of the mirror. And we know from the law of reflection that it's going to go somewhere over here, but I want to draw exactly where it's going to go, not an estimate, exactly where it's going to go. So there's a few rules we need to do that. We need, first of all, to grab a protractor, and you could use a paper one if you don't have one of these plastic ones. And then you just need your pen or pencil, and you're ready to go. All right, so first thing you should do before we draw the reflected ray is copy down these rules. These are the steps you need to follow in order to draw the reflected ray. All right, so take a pause real quick, copy down those steps, and then we'll get to drawing the ray. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you have copied down these 4 rules, and now we're going to use them. So I'm going to put them to the side a little bit like that. Okay, first rule is draw a normal line. It says put the whole of the protractor, that's right here, on the, this is the hole right there, put it on the X, and the crosshairs, these are the crosshairs right there. Put the crosshairs on the mirror's surface. So like this, on the mirror's surface. Hole is on the X, crosshairs on the mirror's surface. Then find the number, not like this, so this is important. This is not on the mirror surface. This line right here needs to be lined up perfectly with the mirror surface like that, not like that, not like that. They need to fall right, boop, right there on the mirror surface. And then find the number 90. My protractor is upside down, but I could find the number 90. It's right there all the time. And then the line should come out straight from your mirror, okay? You mark where the number 90 is, and connect to that mark you just made, connect it into the X with a dotted line. And that's rule 1. That's how to draw a normal line, all right? Step 2, we're going to measure the angle of incidence. The angle of incidence is this one right here, between the incident ray and the normal line. It's called theta I. We're going to measure that angle. How do we do that? Put the whole of the protractor on the X, but this time the crosshairs there, put those on the normal line, like this. Crosshairs are on the normal line, hole is on the X. If you look over to the side, it's going to say 0. Well, it doesn't say 0 over there, but here's 10, here's 0. All right? And then you can go up here and measure 10, 20, 30, 40, almost 50. I have 49 degrees. Now here I have 50 and 130. I'm going to choose the number that's less than 90 all the time. It's next to the 50, not the 130. So it looks like it's 1 away from 50 for me, so mine's 49 degrees, all right, for my angle of incidence. So that's step 2. We measured our angle of incidence. You may get a different number than 49 degrees. I understand you're kind of drawing this incident ray by hand, and then the mirror surface by hand there. So if you get a different number, that's okay. Use your number, not my number, okay? Or else your drawing's going to come out all whack if you use 49 degrees, but you measured really on your paper it's 39, you know? Your drawing's going to come out all weird, all right? Number 3, measure the angle of reflection. So our protractor was like this with the crosshairs on the normal line. And we got 49 degrees, and then we're going to flip it like that. All right. Keep the crosshairs on the normal line like that, and the hole right on the X. Okay. And it says flip the protractor and find the same number. So 49 we're going to find again. Well, 0 is over here. So go up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Sorry for the shadow. 50, and I'm going to find 49 right there. Okay? I'm going to make a mark there. So that is step 3. We made that mark after we found the same number. All right, step 4, draw your reflected ray. Okay? Connect the X to the new mark you created. Okay? Connect the X to the new mark you created. Like that. And that is your reflected ray. And then once you draw the reflected ray, you're done. Okay, that's it. Because that's the title, drawing a reflected ray. All right? So just to review a little bit, for drawing the normal line, your mirror looks like that. Hold your protractor like this and find 90. Okay? When you're measuring the angle of incidence in step 2, all right, you're going to hold your protractor like this. All right? You're going to hold it like that. And then for step 3, you're going to flip it. So here's the mirror surface, here's the normal line. You're going to take it, you're going to flip it over like that. So for the normal line, hold it like this. For the angle of incidence, right here, you hold your protractor like this. What do I mean by like this? Hold it like that to measure the angle of incidence. And then for step 3, once you measure that angle, you flip it and you find the same number, okay? And draw, mark that number and draw your reflected ray to that number, okay?